Hey guys, today we're talking about content marketing and what content marketing is. It's about creating content that provides value. It's creating and sharing free content that's graphics, videos, blog posts, and it doesn't explicitly promote your brand, but it does kind of help somebody solve a problem. And the reason why this is important is because it builds trust, awareness, and thought leadership. And the best practices for content marketing is to share valuable knowledge to attract and engage potential clients or customers. And so you can kind of do this in a couple of different ways. But one of the easiest way to kind of provide great content marketing is to create ebooks. And so you can see over here the local SEO guide, how to boost your Google My Business rankings. And this is something that we created, but here we have an entire resource library that has like SEO checklists for solopreneurs. We have a website workbook, ChatGPT blog writing prompts, how to schedule Facebook and Instagram for free, our local SEO guide, another SEO checklist. The list kind of goes on. And we try to create free content to be able to help people out, but also to become those thought leaders in our space. Like, our goal is to be able to help small business owners. Like, small business owners have the smallest budget as far as SEO goes, but we want to be able to provide this content so people can start to take those next steps towards mastering their own business. And so I can go over here and kind of show you our local SEO guide. And you can see copyright notice, what exactly local SEO is, what's Google My Business, how to set it up. And then you can see how to claim and verify your listing, complete your profile to its entirety. And then you kind of have it broken down like this, like your hours, phone numbers, appointments, kind of break all of this information down. And then you want to craft that winning business description. And we kind of break everything down by the reviews and everything like that. And we break all this stuff down to show exactly what needs to be done and how you can view all of your analytics and all this stuff inside of Google. And we create this very in-depth, thorough guide that not only tells you exactly how to do it, we tell you why it's beneficial, and we break it down line by line to tell you exactly how to do it, what looks great, and how to put this on your website so that way you can make the most out of your Google My Business, because that is a very important thing for local SEO. Local SEO is how your local customers can find you. So we want to make it as easy as possible on whoever is downloading our guide to be able to kind of break down the importance of Google Business for local SEO and how to optimize that profile exactly the right way as if you were an SEO professional doing it yourself. And so all of these pages here, and then we kind of wrap it up. We kind of give some facts, and then we kind of give you that little, boost of confidence to be able to take your strategy to the next level. But so content marketing, you don't have to think too hard about this. You can use stuff that you already have to provide value. The way that I would do this is, like, obviously books are great. So if you have a blog post that you kind of went into great detail about, if you want to dive in a little bit more and you can create it as an ebook, you could kind of have that as a lead magnet as well, to kind of get people onto your email list. But you want to just kind of create that in-depth guide that people would want. Like, you're just going to basically solve somebody's problem. Like, you have the answer, and so people are going to be looking for that, and you share it on social media, and then the people download it that way. You can do that, or all of the blog posts that you already have currently, and you create an infographic or some sort of new graphic for that. You can share that on your blog post itself, but you can also share that to social media. And same thing goes for videos. You already have existing content. Maybe you haven't broken into video yet, but you can create an in-depth video for the blog post that you currently have. Or another way that you can share video for your blog posts is maybe you create short form content that shares the idea of that, and then you share that blog post that goes into greater detail. So you maybe do like a 30-second blurb about a quick tip or trick for whatever your niche is. And then, like you say, in the link below, or, you know, in my link in bio, you can find more information on X, Y, and Z topic. Like if I wanted to give, you know, somebody a quick tip to say, if I'm looking for my easiest way to get keyword ideas for my business, I would look first to my Google Search Console. And then, you know, some small business owners like, what is Google Search Console? And I could say, to learn more about Google Search Console, click this link here. And that would provide them to my blog post that talks in detail about Google Search Console and how to sign your website up for it. But I also have a video embedded inside of that blog post that shows you step by step how to sign up for Google Search Console and why it's important for your business. And yeah, and so, you know, maybe even like connecting other blog posts together, you can kind of use that to create like a content guide. You know, you connect all of your different blog posts into one have-all be-all thing, and where you're interlinking to that and then sharing that on social media as well. That's creating new content out of existing ideas, and that's the easiest place to start. It might seem like a lot of work, but it's really not, because it's content that you're already familiar with, so you're not having to learn something new. You can just build off of those old ideas until you kind of feel like you've formed a habit with providing in-depth content ideas, and that can give you sort of a social media strategy going forward too, while also incorporating video, because video is going to be huge moving forward. And that is it for the content marketing section. We are about to break into our next chapter of authority building, and that's where we're going to talk more about local SEO and social media. And so I'll see you in the next section.